3, 2, 1. Good Lord. Hold. Alright, what's up everyone? Gonna do a little flow for running. It's meant to strengthen certain muscles in the hips and the hamstrings and the glutes, also to stretch them out, get you feeling real good before or after a run. But first, we're gonna start with some breathing. I'm gonna do this lying on my back, but I'm gonna do it seated so that you can see what's gonna be doing. So your hands are gonna make L's. You're gonna go around the lowest rib. Breathe in through the nose, feel those rib cage expand out laterally. Exhale, guide those ribs in, feel the belly button and all the muscles right around it, pull in towards your spine. Inhale, you're gonna feel like you're breathing out wide, those ribs are externally rotating, you're gonna breathe your back into the floor, you're gonna get a full expansion of those lungs. Again, really super important for running, wanna make sure your lungs are moving and working as good as they can. But I'm gonna go and lie down now, you're gonna wanna do the same. So from here, lie down on your back, hands right around your ribs. You'll do 5 rounds. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times, take them at your pace. Now from here, lift your heels off, just 3, 4, 5 inches, however many inches. There's all I got, maybe 5 or 6. You're gonna do the exact same thing, but now you're working the lower abdominals, belly button and down. You might have a little gap in your low back, that's all right. You wanna make sure that you're still able to breathe out wide and back in. A little bit more core engagement as you do so. So breathe in, exhale. 5 times total, that was 1. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And exhale. From here, just lower your feet down to the ground. We'll do 15 seconds of a glute bridge. Get your hamstrings and glutes activated. Here we go. And up. Squeezing your glutes here. We're here for 15. Make sure you're pressing into your heels, not your toes. Hips up and back. Here for another 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Now we're going to switch legs. Left leg first. Right leg up in the air, 15 pulses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 5, and switch. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Hamstrings, glutes should be feeling warm. And then we're gonna go to a downward facing dog. All right, once you get into your downward facing dog, send your hips up and back, feet hip width apart. Start to pedal out your heels 5 times each side. Feel like you're pressing into the floor with your heels. Press evenly into both hands. Try and have your weight in your pointer and thumb fingers. And then from here, place your right foot over your left calf, and then you're just gonna press in all the way and come down 5 times. So that's 1, back down, that's 2, all the way up, 3, 4, and 5. From here, lift your right leg high, use your glutes and your hamstrings to get there. From here, drive your knee to your nose. We'll do it 5 times. Knee under your chest, press the floor away. Right leg lifts, drive. Right leg lifts, drive. Right leg lifts, drive. One more time. Right leg lifts, drive. Really working that hip flexor. Then you're gonna stick your right leg out. Fallen star. Left arm reaches up, right arm as your base. Hold here for 15. Whew. Option to lift this foot if you really want to engage your adductors. Otherwise, work this right oblique right here. Here for another 5. Right foot comes under your left in 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're in a side plank. Continue to hold. You can drop that bottom knee down if you need, but from this position, 10 lift-offs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to a high plank, push back, downward facing dog. So I'm gonna switch sides so you guys can see my face and not the wall seeing my face. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So you're up in that downward facing dog, left foot over right calf, 5 times pressing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left leg lifts, use your left glute. Keep your hips square, drive forward. Knee under your chest, 5 times. That was 1. Left leg lifts, drive it forward. Left leg lifts, drive it forward. Left leg lifts, drive it forward. Left leg lifts. From here, stick that left leg out. Fallen triangle, arms reach up. Left hand as your base. Continue to breathe here. Nice easy breath, core is gonna be working. Make sure your left shoulder is over that left wrist, nice and tall. Here for another 5. Left foot under your right in 3, 2, 1. Now you're in a side plank. You can drop that left knee if you need. Otherwise, 10 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press down, high plank, downward facing dog. All right, from that downward facing dog, just walk up into a forward fold. Nice bend in your knees, hinge at the waist, belly button in your thighs. Just stretch out the hamstrings a little bit. Slide your hands behind the calves, come down in it. Another 10 seconds here. Here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slowly come up. So now we're gonna just work with the feet a little bit, gain a little bit of control over the toes. So just wiggle out your feet looking down. You got your toes, big toe, all the way to pinky toe. Start on your right foot, and you're just gonna start pinky, ring finger toe, middle toe, pointer toe, big toe. We'll go through that 5 times on the right, pinky, all the way to big toe. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. One more time, pinky, ring, middle, pointer. And you're just gonna reverse it. Big toe, pointer, middle. Pinky might be a little bit hard for you at first. That's all right, just keep practicing. Big toe, pointer, all the way to pinky. 2 more times, big. Last one, big. All right, now we're gonna switch feet over to the left side. Going from out to in, out to in, out to in. 2 more times, 1 and 2. Then flip it back. Big toe, pointer, middle, pinky. 2 more times. All right, just build an individual proprioception and control over your feet and over your toes. Toes are really connected in balance and striking when you land. So now from here, press both toes in on both feet. And we're gonna start on the right. You're just pressing that big toe in, getting some control of that big toe. 5 or 6 taps, then switch sides. All right. From here, shake it all out. I'm gonna turn back facing this way. But then you're gonna take a chair position with your legs, reach your arms back. So what I want you to feel is almost as if you're in a squat, arms reaching back. And what I want you to feel is that rib cage pull down. When we're running, get that chest up, low back starts to tighten, then you're running here. That's where you get that tight low back. So you gotta make sure these muscles are working. It starts with the exhale. Now I got my rectus abdominis, my abs turned on. These can relax a little bit. So I'm in this position. As I inhale, bring the arms up overhead into a regular chair position, but don't do it with that rib cage coming up. So another way you can do it is exhale as you come up to really focus on it. Now those arms are reaching forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Step your left foot back, right foot forward in a low lunge into that right hip. So just reaching up. Hamstrings getting stretched here. Left hip flexors getting stretched. Keep your glutes squeezed forward as much as you can. You'll get more left hip flexor, left glute stretch here. So arms reaching up. Pull that rib cage down. Big breath in. Exhale, push back. Half splits. Now with this half splits, I want to keep my spine as in line as possible. Big rectangle from shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. Not rounding in through here. Not doing anything funky left, funky right. Just trying to stay nice and neutral. If you got blocks, that's where blocks can come in really handy. It's knees bent, that's all right. Stretching your hamstring. Just push your belly button towards the quads, send your hips back. And then we'll do 4 more rounds, just rocking forward and back. Try and think 10, 15 seconds to start as you stretch. And come forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back. 2 more times. Back, forward, and back. From here, step forward into a forward fold. Then you come back up into that chair. Arms reach up, rib cage down. Big breath in. Exhale, step back, back knee drops. Untuck your toe, squeeze your right glute, reach up. Lunge into that left leg. So I'm feeling hamstring here, feeling hip flexor here, this glute squeezing forward. Hold here for another 5. Push back into that half splits in 3, 2, big breath in. Exhale, push back. So again, the same thing on this side, trying to keep a nice flat spine, not doing anything funky other than just focusing on the stretch of this left hamstring. Hips sitting back, left toe pulling forward, bending that knee. My left leg's a little bit more flexible than my right, so I can get it a little bit straighter. You don't need to have it straight. Hold here for another 10. 3, 2, 1, then rock forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. From here, step back into a high plank, push back into a downward facing dog. All right, from this downward facing dog, you're gonna lift your right leg lifts, squeeze that glute, and then drive it through with an exhale, low lunge. So again, grab blocks if you need them, flip them up here, flip them down on the floor, You want that right knee driving in, adductors turned on, left glute turned on, left hip flexor nice and straight, back nice and flat. From here, you're gonna plant your left hand, open twist with an inhale, exhale, roll onto the outside of your left foot, open that right knee up, reach back. So now this hip is getting a stretch as you push this knee away, kind of similar to a pigeon. We'll do 3 times. So just reach up. 1, 2, inhale. Exhale, reach back up and come down. From here, big breath in. Rise up, crescent lunge, arms reaching up. What I want you to focus on more is the position of your lower body. So right knee over right ankle. This hip's working because I'm driving into my right heel. This left foot is at a 90-degree angle. So essentially we're in a split squat. You're gonna come down and out of it 10 times. Really working this right hip. This muscle's gotta be firing for you to stay healthy and stay strong. So coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold here for 5. Feeling it. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're gonna jump up in a sprint motion. All right, one leg mountain. Arms reaching up, whoop. Arms reaching up. But you're just right here. So you're in this position. From here, you're gonna rock back into a warrior 3. So I'm gonna scoot back, stay in frame. From here, big breath in. Warrior 3. Grip with your big toe. Right knee slightly bent. Left heel kicking up. Arms reaching nice and long. If that arms reaching long is too much, just stay here. Gets easier if you bend your knee, but it becomes more weight bearing in this hip. You can be up and tall, or you can be down in here using the muscle. Use that muscle. You got that right hip, that right glute working. This left glute working. Here we go. Now from here, we got 5 single leg squats. So you can stay here and hold if this is too much. But for advanced people, you're coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, one more. 5. Good. Now everything's burning. Everything's burning. Big breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant your left hand, bend your left knee, little open twist to the right. Get that stretch on that outer hip. Whew. Here for another 5. Forward fold in 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Whew. Now from this forward fold, I'm gonna flip around. You'll stay in a forward fold. You're gonna step back into a high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we'll do the other sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, drive that left foot forward. Grab your blocks if you need them. So again, all the same principles on this side. Left big toes gripping, knees driving in, not out yet. Using this right glute, pushing it forward. Then from here, plant your right hand. Inhale, open twist left. Exhale, fall over. So you're rolling onto the outside of your right foot, left knee driving open, and you come up. For 1, 2, 3, back up, and back down. Exhale. All right, coming to a crescent lunge, big breath in. Arms reaching up, again, 90 degrees, knee over ankle. This hip's working, this knee's down. So we got 10 pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, drive into your left heel. Keep the weight there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me that 5-second hold. Shift that weight in your left heel. Shift back if you need to. For 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna drive, sprinter lunge, coming out of it. One leg mountain. Ready? Big breath in. All right. Now you got this right knee up, 90-degree angle. Left foot anchored in. Just like the arms are up in a one leg mountain, but from here, I want you to feel that rib cage pull down. And then we're gonna come into a warrior 3. So I'm gonna slide back, stay in frame. Right heel lifts up, right glutes active. Grip with your big toe. Bend in that left knee as much as you need for strength and for balance. Whew. Arms reaching long. So you're gonna hold here 10, 15 seconds. And then advanced people, you can go with that one-legged squat. Continue to hold. You should be feeling it in this hip now. 3, 2, 1. Give me those 5 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee. Plant your right hand. Little open twist left. Woo! Good work there. Big breath in. Forward fold. Plant your hands set back. High plank. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing dog. So for this next part, you're going to need blocks. Probably just one will be fine. If you don't have blocks, Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. Lots of pages in it. Should be able to stand on it just fine. What we're going to do here is you're going to put your left foot on the block. We'll start. Actually, let's go right foot on the block. Always start on that right side. So from here, you're gonna come to an elevated position. So left foot can't touch. Really gonna work this right leg. Adductors, abductors working to help keep you stable. So from here, we're gonna do 10 heel taps forward, 10 heel taps out, 10 heel taps back, or toe taps at that point. And then we'll hold a little bit of abduction rather. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, right hip's really starting to feel it. Here we go, 10 taps out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, tapping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Try and hang on to it as long as you can. That right hip should be burning. Now we're really gonna make it burn. Lift your left leg. So now your left hip's gonna turn on. Left hip flexor, left glute. Right glute, stabilize it big time. Try and keep that torso up. Woo! 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Bend that right knee. Get in there a little more. 3, 2, 1. Good Lord. Oh. Switching sides. So I'm gonna do this on my left foot. I'm gonna do this so that you can see me. This time, facing you. All right, here we go. So, right up on it. You'll see my knee going left and right. These muscles doing a ton of work to keep me balanced here. So we're gonna tap forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tap it out. Man, still feel that right side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tapping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stay with me. Woo. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here comes the burner. Let that left knee bend a little bit. Right leg's gonna open up. So I feel it all right here. Feel it all right here. It's like you're doing that band pull apart. But instead of that band, you just got air. Hold for another 10. Whoo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. All right. So from here, you got booty bands. Let's put them on. All right, so for this next part, it helps to have booty bands. You do not need them. To start though, we're gonna start in a quadruped, all 4, tabletop position. We're gonna start with kickbacks, then we'll go fire hydrants, then we'll do a little bit of ankle strengthening, then we'll go into some core, and then finally cool it down with some stretches. So to start, so we're gonna do 3 rounds of 15. I'm not gonna make you watch me do all 3 rounds. We'll do 15 on that kickback. So for that kickback, I want you to pull that belly button up and in. I want you to feel like that core is braced. I don't want to see you doing a little Kim Kardashian torque action as you kick back. So as you're kicking back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale as you extend out. Keep that spine braced. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch sides. 1, 2. If you're not sure what your hips are doing, give yourself a camera and watch yourself as you perform these. And then if you notice that your hips are swinging left to right, up and down, get a book, give yourself some tactile feedback to help with this. All right, that's probably 15. And from this fire hydrant, you're just gonna come out wide. You don't need to go up super high. Don't need to rip it open. Don't need to send that hip up and back. Pull that down. And those abs turned on allows this to relax. And go 15 on the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. And 15. All right. So from here, just do a little bit. Put your ankles in plantar flexion. So if this bothers you, you can skip this part. Right here, we're just going to stretch out the front of the calves, front of the shins rather. So from here, you're just going to lean back as much as you can. Use your hands. I got blocks. So I'm going to use my blocks. Why not? Use those blocks as a little bit of support. So lifting off. Some people, just being right here is gonna be plenty. Give yourself 15, 20 seconds here. Stretching through the tops of your feet, shins. Here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're gonna switch it. Just tuck your toes and sit back. Another 10 seconds here. Three, 2, 1. All right, finish. We got some core. We're gonna do bicycles. We're gonna have the bands around our feet to really work with those hip abductors, staying strong through there. And then we'll finish with some cool downs. And some hip drives. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, we're gonna do 30, 3, 4, 5,
So you should be feeling it a little bit extra right where those hip flexors are. Obviously you're feeling your core, but having to drive up with that knee, with that extra resistance, it's helping to strengthen those hip flexors. Here for 3, 2, and 1. From here, slide it back around your knees. We'll go back to that single leg hip thrust we did at the beginning. This time we're gonna add a little bit to it. So here you're just driving that opposite knee towards your face as you go through that spinner motion. Pressing into your right heel, feeling this right glute, right hamstring, and left hip flexor. Here for another 5, we'll do 15 each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Woo, ripping some hairs. Here we go. 1, oh, now we're really, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. We got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now that I don't have any hairs, from here we're just going to stretch it out. So if you got a band, you can just bring it right here, and you're going to pull this right leg in until you start to feel that hamstring shake. It's all right if you got a soft bend. You want to keep that back nice and flat as you pull it in. Try and give yourself about a minute, at least 2 minutes if you can, each time you're going with a straight leg stretch like this. I won't hold it the entire time because that gets boring. From here, you'll figure 4, right ankle over your left knee. Should feel it right here, right away, especially with all the single leg work we've been doing. And you'll switch it out. You got your band, pulling straight down. And from here, left ankle over your right knee. And then a little added bonus, if you want, you can go cow pose. You're gonna cross both over. You'll feel both hips talking to you. Left knee especially, whatever knee is closest to you, you'll feel more, but you'll feel both. So here, then you just cross it over. Get both sides again. Whew. And then you're good. Give yourself a breather, and then you're done. Oh, yeah. Let's go.